Alright, hey everybody.
Let the nightmares begin.
Let the nutmares begin.
Nut your mare. Wait.
Oh. What?
Why is it
Just
that
imagine...
these videos always start with something like that? Like, specifically Meat Boy.
I haven't really noticed that, but I just imagine, like, someone streaming, and then suddenly they're just drowning in peanuts, and they're like, oh no, nightmares begin! I imagine that being a thing. Like, there's just a small group of people, like, somewhere on the internet, there's like a subreddit of people, they're like, probably like 20 or something, I don't know, and they're just, it's just r/nutmare, it's people who have nightmares of peanuts. It's just like, oh, I'm assuming you guys are allergic, and they're like, no, I'm just really afraid of them.
I'm very rusty.
What's so hard to get? I'm just afraid of peanuts. That's... Yeah. That reminds me of a word, like something that I've been doing the past 2 days maybe. It's just, I don't know why, but I've been saying the word giblets over and over again to myself. It's just such a stupid, funny word. I don't know. It's like, I like me a big old bowl of giblets.
Who doesn't, honestly?
I especially love them dipped in a big old bowl of cream cheese. What?
Yes.
What? It's like this. The game is cracked.
What?
See all the cracks.
Oh yeah.
That's a computer monitor actually. No, that's the camera.
Yeah.
Which you're clearly using.
No, it's just a bunch of dust somehow in the form of a crack. Or the shape.
Yeah, that's moving.
Yeah.
Moving dust. Yeah. It's a rare condition. Moving dust. It's like.
Oh, jeez.
I can imagine that must be painful. I can barely see the saws. Not much contrast. No contrast whatsoever. Except one is moving and the rest is not. Oh good, it suddenly got a lot clearer. I can see clearly now. The lag is gone.
I don't know how many levels I'm going to be able to beat in this video.
What are those pink squares?
Those are windows.
Pink windows?
The whole sky is pink. It's the Cotton Alley. I don't know how we're able to see the sky in an alley, but
was the Cotton Alley just bombed or something?
Yeah, with cotton candy, obviously.
Okay. What?
Oh no.
Oh, that reminds me. That reminds me, today in one of my classes, we were talking about, like, genetics and epigenetics, specifically, like, how certain conditions in your life can, like, make your genes act differently. And, well, what my teacher said was, like, imagine people in, like, Syria, like, they live in constant fear of being bombed by either the US or the Soviet Union, and I'm like, yeah, the Soviet Union died decades ago, I don't know if you realize that. But it's kind of gone. I hope you realize that. I mean, I know you're a biology teacher and not a history teacher, but, I figure that most teachers have to pass their classes in high school to teach. It's kind of a thing there. I mean, I don't know, it doesn't take a genius to know that the Soviet Union is long gone.
Yeah.
For decades.
No.
Wow, my teachers are really bad at keeping up to date.
They should go on Twitter.
I'm just gonna tweet after this video.
About the Soviet Union.
I'm just gonna tweet after this video. I'm gonna go tweet. Wow, I just found out the Soviet Union just collapsed. Isn't that weird? Hashtag RIP Soviets.
Follow the Soviet Union on Twitter.
Yeah.
Follow at the Lel, that's on Twitter.
The Stalin lads. Instead of Stalingrad. I think that's how it's pronounced, I don't know.
Yeah. Every level in this chapter is like a huge victory.
Mario Maker.
Yeah. Speaking of Mario Maker... Okay, you go.
I was playing this one level by... I don't remember what his name was. Oh, his name was Atlas. He's the creator's name. But the level, it was called Antipasto or something. And I'm just like, there are 2 people who have beaten this. I'm gonna be the 3rd. I haven't beaten it yet, but I have made a lot of progress on it. I've made it about halfway through. But it's really hard.
Yeah, for some reason, one of my levels got deleted today. So I'm gonna have to re-upload it.
Probably because it's actually impossible.
Yeah. No, it was summer.
I don't think any of my levels have gotten deleted. Because, well, mine are reasonable.
Yeah.
Finesse Fortress. Well, even Finesse Fortress is reasonable. Like, it's short. It takes a lot of finesse, but it's short. And it does have a checkpoint in the middle. I mean, I can beat it easily at this point, and I get that is biased because I obviously made it and spent like hours. Yeah, you did in a Skype call once. I was like on, I was like Skyping on my Kindle, with LFTY. Like this was like January probably, but it's just like trying to get the camera right so that I could see the TV.
Yeah.
And it's just like, alright, I'm gonna prop it up against this cup. It fell, like, immediately. You know, soda all over the floor. Well, no, the cup was empty.
Turns out cups
ice
aren't
cubes
very
all
good
over
tripods.
Yeah, I learned that the hard way.
Who knew, right?
Tri-cup.
Tri-cup. The tri-cup of wisdom. The tri-cup of power.
Aw, man, my lens cup is on.
Yeah.
My headphones almost fell off. I leaned forward and my headphones almost collapsed off of my head.
Oh my god, I'm
that's
so
a problem.
tempted to reference our first video. Yes.
Please don't.
It is happening.
I love how he just like tackles Meat Boy to the ground. It's just like WWE Super Slam.
And his name is Dr. Fetus!
Yes. It's brilliant. Oh, man. Oh, so, it kind of reminds me of something. In band, this happened maybe last week, I think. But, well, basically, there's this award where I live that's like changes band directors every 2 years. And basically, it's like built of a bunch of different scrap pieces of metal, and it's called The Thing. It's literally called The Thing. That's just what it's called. But basically, it's ugly. But you have to display it at every single concert or performance you do for every band at the school, like in the front. But anyways, it has a bunch of like bells on it. And in one of the pieces that we were playing, our director decided that all those bells would sound really good if one of our percussionists was like shaking the thing during part of it. And
Please
basically,
shake my thing.
Hold on, I'm not done. At well, a few classes ago, we were working on the march that we were playing. And he was talking to the percussionist who was doing the thing with the thing, shaking it. And he was like, it's not very clean, so work on your thing stroke.
What?
And a stroke is just like how a percussionist like attacks the drum or whatever it is that they're doing. That's how they play, basically. That's how I can explain it. That's the best I'm gonna explain it. But yeah, he said work on your thing stroke.
Do you think he realized what he said?
Oh, he realized. Everyone realized. It's not something you don't realize. It's something that you kind of have to realize.
Unless they're like 4, you know?
Okay, the only joke that you can guarantee everyone in the audience, like if you're performing stand-up comedy, the only type of joke you can guarantee everyone in the audience will get is sex jokes.
Yeah.
Like, everyone will get them. And if they don't, then why are they watching stand-up comedy? It's probably really late. They should probably be in bed, sleeping. Because they have school tomorrow. And they can't mess up with the spelling test. Alright, first word on the test. Giblets. Next word. Stroke.
Stroke. Giblets.
And that's as far as we're gonna go with that. Oh my god. It's just... Giblets is such a funny word, I don't know why. Ah, giblets. Franklin, I thought I told you to stay out of my giblets.
What?
Sorry, Dad! No, sorry, don't cut it. Go to your room. Okay, Dad. Can I at least have the giblets? No, those are my giblets. I don't know.
There are giblets in my jambalaya!
What?
My jambalaya!
I love how Dr. Fetus, like, hugs him, actually. He's just like, oh, come here! Now you're coming with me. Oh, come here. Ha! I gotcha! I made you think I was a friend.
Ha! I
Somehow
made you think!
me. Haha. And Super Meat Boy's just like, oh, come on, I hate it when you do that. Why are you gonna make me use my brain? Ugh. You disgusting fetus.
No, now I'm gonna become smart.
That's not good. Smart people is bad.
Smart people is bad. HDL 2016.
Shut up.
Look, if you can do it to me, I can do it to you.
Shut up.
Don't tell me to shut up.
Shut up. I don't want people to listen. I want people to go away. Stop watching this. Go meditate or something. I don't know. Go have a bagel. Put cream cheese on it. I don't care.
To eat many bagels.
I vaguely remember that. Yeah. I saw this Reddit post, like, earlier today. I was on the bus transferring from one of my schools to one of the other ones. Because there's a system in place here. But I was on Reddit, on the Undertale subreddit, and I was reading about how apparently Toby Fox is making an HD remake of Undertale.
What? Is it not
like,
already in
here,
HD?
Well, like, basically what the post said was that it wasn't, Undertale didn't end up being what he wanted it to be. He wanted it to be more of an open world thing like Skyrim.
Ah.
Basically. I just read this, I don't know if it's actually true. It's just, r/Undertale, it's on there somewhere. But apparently that's a thing. I don't know if it's actually true or not, but I don't know how well an HD remake of Undertale is going to do, if I'm going to be honest. I mean, I love Undertale, but I don't think an HD remake is a good idea. I think you should leave it as is. Yeah. As if Toby Fox is actually watching this video, instead of working furiously on his next game.
Speaking of Undertale, should we spoil when we're gonna do that game? Or the fact that we are?
Should we spoil when we're gonna do that game? I mean, or the fact that... I love how you ask. It's just like, should we reveal this? Who knows? It's like Alex Hirsch is like, should I reveal who dies? You decide. It's like that's not how it works. It reminds me of this one conversation the Game Grumps had. I don't remember what episode of what series it was, but they were talking about how, like, you know, it's like so stupid, like when you put in the thumbnail finale ? And the video's like 3 minutes long. There's more to that conversation, but I'm not gonna steal conversations from the Game Grumps, even though we regularly do anyways.
Yeah.
Remember, taking from one, that's plagiarism. But taking from many, that's also plagiarism. What are you doing? Censor that. Gee.
That's taxes.
And stealing from many is taxes.
Yeah.
Stealing from one is plagiarism. Stealing from many is taxes. It's great. This level is like oddly hypnotic to watch. It's like spinning. I don't know. It's just. I don't know. Why does Bandage Girl have blood
We talked about this
coming
last
out of
time.
her? Like, isn't she just bandage?
She's
Full on bandage, and that's it.
I have no idea what she is.
Is it just like a pile of bandages, or
I think so.
or her name is actually just lying, and she's just like a med pack? It has like the little red plus on it. And you're like, 20 HP restored! But like, whenever she dies, she just restores 20 HP to some random Call of Duty player. And they're just like, what the flippity flop? Where did that come from? I don't understand this. And the people are just getting like really pissed off about it, and they're just like, dude, what the heck? You're totally hacking! And the guy's just like, I don't know where this HP came from!
Every time a bandage girl dies, a meat boy gets an extra life.
Every time a bandage girl crap. Every time a bandage girl dies, a Master Chief. Is it Master Chief? Is that the guy from Halo?
Yeah.
I don't know Halo, but every time a bandage girl dies, Master Chief gets 20 HP. And thusly he can't die because bandage girl's always dying.
Oh god, this level.
Which reminds me of like the one turret puzzle from Portal. The one that I got stuck on and couldn't beat. And gave up like a year ago, at least.
Yes, no!
I did it! Oh. I died it!
We live, we die.
You win, lose. Game over.
A winner is you're a loser.
A winner is you lose.
What?
Those red things on the side.
Lava.
Is it like lava? Looks like a gradient from left to right, though. Like,
It kind of is.
what? I mean, it obviously is, but it's like, why did you make that graphic choice?
The lava's like sideways.
Also, I love how it just like doesn't. It just doesn't. Whenever the walls go away, it's just like, I don't really feel like doing that. Shut up. I am not in the mood for your bullshit right now.
Oh, censor that.
Yeah. I feel like, honestly, my attitude towards cursing on this channel has changed a lot since it started. Like, because I've watched a lot of Game Grumps. I've been really good about keeping up with Game Grumps recently.
I respect that.
But, like, honestly, if it makes it funnier, then I say you can go for it. But if it's like just swearing for the for the
Whoa!
because you want to swear for the sake of. What was that?
Ah!
I'm a bird. I'm a bird. Now you're dead. But as I was saying, if it's just like swearing for the sake of swearing, then it's not funny. It's not. There's no point to that. But if it's like, if you think to yourself, I think adding a swear word here will make this joke funnier. Then I think it'll add emphasis to what I'm trying to say. If it's something like that, if you have like a linguistic purpose to it, then I think go for it. But if it's just there because you want to.
If you almost never swear, then when you do swear it, it'll have a lot of emphasis.
Yeah, it's more impactful. But yeah, that's just my attitude towards swearing at the moment. If there's a linguistic purpose, then it's fine. Unless, of course, you're talking to like a 5-year-old kid. Then I don't really care if you have. I'll be honest. I didn't even notice swearing when I was 5 years old. Like,
I think most people didn't.
I don't think people. I don't think kids really notice swearing unless they're like.
Because they don't know what
least
swearing is yet.
They'll like try to recognize the. Well, it's like there's this movie called The Christmas Story. I've talked about it before on the show, I believe. But it's basically, my family's tradition is to just watch that every year, like the night before Christmas, I think. No, not the night before, but the first night of the season. We watch A Christmas Story, and that movie has quite a bit of swearing in it. But when I first started watching it when I was younger, I didn't even really notice the swearing, like, at all. I didn't realize those were actual words that were being said. I was just like, I think they just said gibberish. The F dash 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 word. What is that? I figured it was just made up when I was 5, because I didn't know any better. I figured it was just like a thing within his family or something.
Silly movies and their made-up words.
Yeah. What's up with that?
Censor that?
Censorship is a. Alright, no, I'm done.
We haven't even mentioned our editor's
there
name
are just
today.
those. There is none.
What are you talking about?
Our editor.
Our editor does not exist?
No, the name.
Oh.
Don't worry, our editor isn't incorporeal. Not today. Sometimes. Okay, there are just those 2 blocks that don't have the juice on it. I don't know what to call it. And it's just bugging me tremendously. Get it. Get it. No.
Get him. No.
Yeah.
I feel like I was about
Just
to say
that,
something.
just that moan of weakness. Like, please, don't make me suffer. What is that that's flying at you?
I have
swear that's
no
a bird
idea.
or something. It's just the darkness.
Yeah.
It's
Darkness.
the
It has a mouth.
Nutmare moon.
Oh! It's the Nutmare. It kind of actually does look like a nut.
I just imagine, like, the almond joy. You know the commercials, it's like sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. Almond Joy's got nuts, mounds don't.
No.
That
sounds amazing.
Well, that's a thing. It's an old thing, but my dad references it somewhat often.
Can't skip this ad, because it's
imagine...
already over. Geico.
Shut up. Shut up. Please. I thought you didn't watch ads.
I
Anyway.
have to on Hulu, so...
Anyway, as I was saying, I just imagine, like, an Almond Joy bar with, like, bat wings and, like, fangs and, like, glowing black. It's just like, I am the Nutmare! Fear me, for I am your Nutmares!
Do that, editor. Draw it in MS Paint.
Don't draw it in MS Paint. Like, Photoshop it.
Why can't I do things? Why can't I tell the editor to do things?
Because... I don't know. Well, I made up that joke, so... I have the right to
I suppose.
me trying to justify myself. But it's true because it's true because it's true.
Truths are lies. This
Wait.
sentence is false!
Yeah. I'd agree.
True. I'm gonna go with true on that one. Oh, Lord. Just wait till you see the Dark World version of this level. Actually impossible.
This sentence is false. Actually, no. Due to quantum fluctuations, it's actually in a state between true and false, called false.
What's that from?
I just made half of that up. I mean, I think there's some... quantum computing, there is a thing where it's like a qubit can be in two states at once. Well, not. I think it's more than two. I don't know how many. I'm sure there's a limit eventually, but I don't know for sure. Don't quote me on that. I'm not a quantum physicist. If you want to learn about quantum physics, then use the internet. That's a bad thing to say, actually. If you want to learn about quantum physics, go to someone who actually knows about quantum physics.
Like Ninja Brian.
I'm not that. Actually, yes. I think it's really cool that. I think it's actually really cool that they have like a physicist on Game Grumps. Mm-hmm. I think that's really cool that he does that. Like, I can't imagine like spending like the first like 10 years of my career doing physics things and then like the rest of my career doing gaming. I can't imagine that.
Yeah.
To me. Like, that'd be so weird.
Well, don't forget about Ninja Sex Party.
I was just about to say that little piece of
sorry.
Giblets.
The giblets never end.
The giblets. The never-ending giblets. Welcome to the circus of the never-ending giblets. Okay, clearly you're not going to make that much progress on this level, so next time on Loud Lads.
Oh, no.
Yeah, this video just fell off the screen. Just like you fell off the screen. Like a loser. Goodbye.